everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Alright, Wicked Weed out of Asheville, North Carolina continues to impress us with some beers, and the beauty of it is they are now bottling in 12-ounce bottles. It's probably been roughly 2 months in 2015. They are bottling in these 4-packs. This one was $16 for the 4-pack, so it's not cheap. This is their Tyranny Red IPA. I have not had it before. They have a bottle on date of August the 15th, and we're just past that, like 30 days. So, very fresh. It's a absolute power vested in the single ruler. The Red IPA commands all authority regulated in its can't even read that. In its unflinching degree of dank resinous hops and the absolute foundation of crimson and crystal malts. Balanced unlike any ruler before, this is a kink in its hop fortified armor. Surrender to tyranny is unconditional. Okay, so in the scheme of beer descriptions, that one is strange. So, kink in the armor. I'm not sure what that means. Crystal malts. Dank resinous hops, which is good. ABVs are 7%. Keep it cold, drink it fresh. Wicked Weed, like I said, is out of Asheville, North Carolina. Dude, they do some of the most amazing beers because when they blend their hops, I don't know what they do. They have this extremely unique flavor. That you can tell it's Wicked Weed, and for the longest time the only way to get it was on draft, so like a tap takeover, or you begged somebody that went up to Asheville to get you a growler. So finally they are expanding, which is a good thing. As you can see here, very red, like they describe, quite a bit of carbonation, a little bit of an aggressive pour there, so pretty thick, white, frothy, foamy head. So, every Wicked Weed beer has this very unique, like I said earlier, hop aroma that is just, it's really good in terms of, it's got this real pininess to it, and you can tell it's extremely fresh. It's very resinous, just like that description, but it always has this kind of juicy aroma to it, and typically the flavor is just as good, but this one, aroma's pretty boring, to be quite honest. It's got kind of this bland, kind of bready, maybe sort of malty, but not fruity, with some hops in the background. So the aroma's lacking, but we're all about the flavor. So cheers, let's try it out with this massive 2-inch frothy foamy head. Alright, exactly what a red IPA should taste like. So the first thing you taste are malt. It's got this kind of toffee, caramely, kind of roasty, toasty, malty flavor on the front of your palate. It sticks through the middle, and then boom, right at the end, there's this nice hop flavor to it. Dissipates extremely quickly. It has no booziness to it. It's got this nice kind of subtle hoppiness on the back end, but it's all about the front end of the malts. That is so I'm struggling with this one because we're almost into fall. We're not there yet, and the nut browns, the porters, the winter brews come out. This is a really the Oktoberfest. This is a great example of a good transition beer. And I think Wicked Weed does things very well. It's definitely malty. It definitely has that toffee kind of sweetness and powerful, get ready for fall, it's about to come flavor to it on the front end, but it finishes extremely smooth and clean in the back end with the hops. So this isn't for everybody. This is not one of those beers that everyone's going to go out and buy and say, oh, this was awesome, thanks for the review. I would probably give this beer for its class, for what it's trying to achieve, a 3.5. I would buy it again if I wanted a nice hoppy but very malty IPA, not Oktoberfest, not winter brew. So we're not in that realm yet. It's the transition to that. I think it's a phenomenal representation of that. I would give it a higher score, but I think for the masses, it's going to surprise a lot of people at how malty it is, not being into that realm of some of the fall beer. So I would call this kind of that bridge to the Pernicious, the phenomenal IPA they make, to some of the winter brews. It's a great kind of representation of what's to come. So it's a good beer. It's expensive. That's fine. I'm thrilled because they're finally putting them in bottles. So don't let that hinder you. If you've tried it, let us know. Make comments on our YouTube channel or our website. We're on microbeerreviews.com all the time. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. If you like the video, click like. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we will see you again real soon. Cheers.